Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Today, smoking my little Danish Quaint. It's a beautiful little pipe. Love the grain in this. It's got a beautiful grain pattern. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's got some beautiful grain in it. Wonderful pipe. Wonderful smoking pipe. Got this one from I won this one in one of John Panzer's giveaways from Bishop's Pipes, I think it was. This pipe was waiting for me when I got here to Virginia. And in it, I'm smoking Gawith and Hogarth Brown Flake Scented. That is a good blend. So Smoke Swag asked me to do a video of my top 5 tobaccos right now. So I actually did 2 top 5s. I did my top 5 tobaccos right now, and then my top 5 tobaccos that I can actually buy myself, because there were a couple of tobaccos that are in my top 5 that I can't buy. They're available. All my tobaccos in my top 5s are still available. I didn't include any that aren't available for purchase anymore, like McClellan's or tobaccos or anything like that. There's got to still be available. But a couple of in my top 5 are not available in the United States, so I'm not able to buy them. So my top 5 right now are: number 1, Black Irish Twist. And number 2, that was by Gawith and Hogarth. And number 2, Brown Irish Twist by Gawith and Hogarth. My number 3 blend is one I cannot buy, and that is Reaver Plug. Reaver Plug is a great tobacco. I absolutely love this tobacco, but it's one I can't buy. So to get it, I have to depend on the kindness of others. So it's on this list, but it's not going to be on the other list that I come up with. My number 4 is also one that I cannot buy. It is Germain's Rich Dark Flake, which is an incredible blend. An absolutely wonderful tobacco, but one I can't get here in the United States. And then number 5 is Grasmere Flake by Gawith and Hogarth. So that would be my top 5 blends no matter what. Now my top 5 blends that I can get myself would be number 1 and number 2 is still Black Irish Twist and Brown Irish Twist. Number 3 is Grasmere Flake by Gawith and Hogarth. It moved up from number 5 to number 3. And then number 4 is Salty Dog from Dan's Tobacco. And number 5 would be Dark Plug from Gawith and Hogarth. So those would be my two top 5 lists, I guess you would say. ones I could, my top 5 no matter what, and then my top 5 that I could get here in the United States. So there you go, swag, my top 5 right now. Of course, I don't think anybody was surprised by the black and brown Irish twist, but I think some of the others may have surprised you. I think everybody probably would have thought it would have been all Gaworth and Hogarth, but and it could have been. It could have easily been that. I struggled with the 3 through 5 spots there on a few of them. I went back and forth. There was some back and forth over this over a few days on what I wanted to put. But I could easily do an all 5 Gaworth and Hogarth list and be happy with it. That would not be a stretch for me at all. I love Gaworth and Hogarth blends. Bob's Chocolate Flake could have easily been on that list, and Dark Flake Scented could have been on that list. Brown Flake Scented. Brown Flake Scented easily could have been in the top 5. Kindle Flake could have been, Kindle Cream could have been in the top 5 easily. But I do love Reaver Plug and Rich Dark Flake are just 2 spectacular blends that I love. And yeah, I've got some Reaver plugs. I still have a couple. I have 1 plug of Reaver Plug left. But I'm jonesing for some Rich Dark Flake. I'll tell you, that stuff was good. But I got a lot of good tobaccos that I can smoke, so I'm not asking for any. Please don't anybody send me any. I got enough tobaccos. But that was one of my favorites when I had it. Beautiful day. Went out and looked at a house today out in Troutville, and it was the house I think that we wanted, and in the time that it took us to go out and look at it, it sold. It was beautiful, man. It was just what wasn't meant to be. Oh man, it was beautiful. The house was small, but the yard, the backyard, and everything was absolutely perfect. I mean, it would have been. It was out kind of in the country kind of setting, and it was in the country, and just it was my perfect. It was my perfect house, and McKinley absolutely loved it. She was sold on it. She loved it. Denny was like, it's a little small. It was beautiful. It was just beautiful. But it wasn't meant to be. Boy, we got there. We looked at the listing and it was listed as pending already. So we missed out on it. So the backyard was, it had 2 decks on it. It had an upper deck and a lower patio deck. And the upper deck would have been perfect for my videos. Oh man, it would have made the incredible backdrop for videos. It was just woods off the deck. It was just amazing. I mean, it was in our price range, well within our price range, which is why it sold so quickly, I'm sure. But snooze, you lose, I guess, you know. But it had just gone on the market, and we went up to look at it, and boom, it was sold before we got there. So it's that kind of market here. It's a seller's market. But it's a ways away from where Denny works, and ideally we'd like to be a little closer to here. So, but boy, it was just an ideal location for peace and quiet and relaxation. Would have been just ideal there. Right by a lake where you can fish and walking distance to the lake. But what you gonna do? So anyway, that's all I got for right now. Life is good. Life is very good. And we are happy. And we are blessed. So, no complaints here. I will catch y'all later. Have a good one. God bless.